My question for you. My question for you.
Yeah.
Good job.
And I want you to think about what I'm about to ask you.
Yeah.
Working with, not just working with three female, but working with a female, because London is a producer,
Right.
and everything. But just, having it come from a female, and, you have a writer that's a
Yeah.
female, and another one that's an artist that does stuff as well. Do you find it like, how can I put this without, because I don't want to get myself in this.
Yeah.
But how do you find it, you know what I'm saying, working with three females that it just comes from...
Yo, what's up with you? $2. Yo, what's up with you?
But just, you know what I'm saying, working with, the opposite sex.
So I mean, really, it's easy for me. Honestly, my first producer is a woman, and so this is from way back. So I was already used to it. So when I met London, and that was like 2017, 2018, we met randomly at an A3C event, and so when I heard her beats, like she said she's producer and make beats, and I listened, she fire. So I mean, it was just like so.
So she really got that hit.
No, she got like for real. Like for real. So
Superstar got one in his DM.
Okay, we're gonna see.
Big energy.
Dig it up.
So right there. So that part was easy, and then far as with Mattie, I mean, when I say cold writing, like when I like it's like I said, when for me it's all about respect. That's where it is. I mean, and that made it easy. It's like there's no ego in saying, oh, because this is a woman. I find it impressive and unique because of that. You know what I'm saying? So I rather roll with that, and then and then once we get here, because I met Ogechi last, and for the greatest performer in my opinion that you ever see, you know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, it's the respect. That's where it starts with me with that. And these are all great women that respect themselves as well and hold themselves on any platform with anybody. So they're not even bothered by the male female type of, you know what I'm saying, type of thing. So like I say, I mean it's an interesting working relationship, but it works. You know what I'm saying? It works. Nah, for real. So I'm actually I'm it's a pleasure to be able to work amongst them. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty dope.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So OG,
What it do?
Yeah.
OG.
tell her what you got. Cause we'll say London, cause I know London. We're gonna be long-winded. London got everything going on.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about what you got going on, OG. And, who you are.
All right, cool. Yes, Igbo Nigerian. My name Ogechi means God's time, which is why I'm particular about people saying it. But I do also go by OG in these streets, so you got it on the name right there.
I heard once he said OG,
But yes, I'm a rapper, singer-songwriter, film editor, creative director, as well as a yogi in the holistic worlds of things. So I bounce between a lot of different things, but my main thing is entertainment in the holistic worlds.
So your style of rap, what market do you cater to? What market would you say you cater to on that?
As a songwriter, I write all genres, and so for myself, it tends to stick in a hip-hop, rap, R&B, alternative, hip-hop, pop. I've also have funk tapes, disco, Motown, rock and roll. So really,
You know about some rock and roll.
I know a lot of things about rock and roll. So rock star. Yeah, Sister Rosetta Tharpe is on the cover of my first rock EP.
Oh, okay.
So
That's dope. I bet you can't hit none for us real quick. Just off the dome. Let's see.
Wait, you mean?
You're a rapper, right?
Yes, I am. You told me we couldn't cuss that much, though.
You gotta be careful with you. You gotta be careful. Listen,
I got you later in the show.
Yeah, okay, you got back.
Yes, I do. I got
We're
you.
gonna come back to you.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna come back. So Miss London,
Yay.
the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge.
Bridge. We're gonna call you the bridge. So tell us about everything you got going on.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So as everybody said, I am a music producer first. That's like what I'm really passionate about doing. Music production kind of led me into everything else. So I do have a book out. It's called PTO Pray Time Off. It's about how I quit my job to do music full time. And really just about living in your true purpose. And outside of the author stuff, I got into sync licensing because, you know, as a producer, sometimes like independent artists might not have the budgets like to pay for beats or, you know, whatever you might produce for an artist. The song will never come out, it's out of your control. I wanted to do something with my music that felt a little more in control, and sync licensing was the way to do it. They have budgets for their shows. Either you get the placement or you don't, but if you get it, they pay you. The show is coming out. So I was like, you know, let me get into sync licensing because that's where the money is. And I've gotten music.
But how did that come to you? Did somebody tell you about that?
Yeah. So I moved to Atlanta in 2017. I went to a panel at Icon Studios, and it was called the Opportunity Knox panel. It was put on by Ian Berg. And
I was just going to say, the Ian Berg?
Yeah, Ian. Yep. So this was a long time ago. It might have been 2018. And they were just talking about sync licensing. I had never heard of it, but they just kept saying, there's so much money in it. There's so much money in it. And I was like, well, let me find out, you know?
Yeah.
So I tried to get into it, but for the first few years, like I just was getting my music into music libraries and I wasn't getting placed. Like they were accepting my music, but like, you know, once you get into the library, somebody still has to come and choose your song for their project.
Yeah.
So it was taking a while and I was like, oh, I don't like things that take a long time. So let me figure out another way to do this. So a couple years goes by, Clubhouse, the app Clubhouse, you remember that app? It came out. Man, game changer. I went on Clubhouse, typed in music supervisor. I wasn't in none of the chat rooms. I went, typed in music supervisor. Everybody who had that in their bio popped up. That was the easiest access I've ever seen.
Wow.
And I literally went and started researching them and reaching out to them, like be it like via Instagram or whatever. Hey, came across your profile on Clubhouse. I see your IMDb. I see you're working on these shows. I have some music that I think would be great. Do you work with composers or do you usually go through libraries? Because I wanted to know, like, whatever way you get your music, let me know. Because if it's a certain library, I'm going to go get my music in that library. But if you want to work with me directly, what's up? And I started developing relationships with music supervisors, and that's how I started getting my music placed.
Wow.
Like that.
Yeah. Like,
Now let's go back to this producing. What made you want to get into production thing?
when I was in high school, I played basketball. There's commonality between all of us. And I also was taking piano lessons, playing piano for my church. And I found out I was getting a full ride to the Ohio State University. Go Buckeyes, for academics. So I was like, well, shoot, I'm a girly girl, if y'all can't tell. I did not want to play basketball in college. That was not the route I wanted to take. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to quit the basketball team. But we had just won states my freshman year. And our team is like, my high school team, shout out to them, Columbus Afrocentric Early College. Like, it's a legacy team. Like, we do big things. So I was like, I can't just quit the basketball team. I got to give my coach a good reason. So I was like, I just want to focus on my piano lessons. And he was like, okay, well, then you need to make us a song. And I'm like, okay. So he put me in touch with somebody on staff at my high school.
Oh, he for real?
No, he was dead serious. He said, you need to make us a song. My homie who was on staff at the school, he was like, my homie, he's into that music production stuff. Get locked in with him. So me and my mom went over his house. Because, you know, piano was not production. It's playing piano.
Yeah.
Man, I seen Logic. He was showing me how to add drums, how to arrange a song. We wrote the little rap. I was like, oh, this is what I want to do. Like,
Wow.
so that's how I got
So you
into
just found
music.
the passion
Yeah, that was it.
instantly.
Yeah, that was it.
And you can see more of that in the movie.
Oh, yeah, yes. And you can, let me not tell too much. Sink or swim. Go watch the movie. You know, get your ticket.
Sink or Swim.
Yeah.
Tell us about Sink or Swim.
Yeah, Sink or Swim is a feature-length movie. It's a documentary that me and the team put together. Because people are always asking how I got into sync, and I've seen a lot of like sync courses online and sync panels and things, but I've never seen it done in movie form. And I feel like that's a good way to consume information. Like, just go watch a movie about it. So, you know, we had this idea to start going to film festivals a couple years ago because I was, again, meeting music supervisors. So one of them was like, hey, I'm over to Nashville Film Festival. You should, you know, come check it out. We have a lot of music supervisors who come to the festival. So I'm like, great, but me being me, how I'm going to go to a film festival and not submit a film? Now, I had never done a film, never shot a movie, had no idea. And I'm just like, we're going to be at a film festival. You know, I need to submit a film. So that's like what birthed the idea, how we ended up creating our short film. And, you know, we wanted to give more information. So that's why we extended it into a feature-length film.
Now, is this the first film coming from you and the team?
So this is a feature length. We have a short version.
Yeah, exactly. So we have a short version of that film, but this is the first feature-length film.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Well, we're about to get ready to go into break. Let my man DJ Superstar, you know what I'm saying, take us up to another level. When we come back, we'll be getting back in. Maybe OG. Are we ready out there to give us them lines or whatever? You know, but make sure y'all call in. A lot of gems, a lot of information is being dropped. If y'all have any questions, call the number, speak with London, Mattie, OG, Amal. They are up here in the building. Hey, if y'all trying to get in the movie, hey, this your opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So, you trying to get a track, you know.
You're trying to intern.
You know, but it's going down. The number is 678-439-7419. That's 678-439-7419. Take us out.
DJ Superstar 101 TKO Radio.
Yeah, yeah. We are back. 101 TKO Radio. Your boy Johnnie Cabbell. We got Mattie B, London. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
London, OG, and Mark.
Yeah.
They are in the building. Do y'all have like a name?
There you go.
right. That would be easier, right? Is the name easier?
We go by Coco Lamage.
Coco what?
Coco Lamage.
Lamage?
Yeah, but it's like our initials and what was it? The chocolate.
The color
chocolate. Marlo's being my fault. I forgot about that one second.
It's like the collaboration collective. Hey, we made it up.
We gotta straighten it out. But
I gotta get that together. But right now we got a caller that's calling in. Let's see who we got on the line right now. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, what's good, everybody? Yo, this is Mark Dean. I'm calling from ATL.
Okay, what's going on with you?
Man, I'm hanging in here, man. Look, I wanted to definitely first give you guys a shout out, man. I wanted to inquire about the sync opportunities, man. I have a production company, and I had a couple of placements, and was just definitely wanting to see how I can definitely get involved, man, and take advantage of some of the opportunities you guys were talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna let London.
Yeah. Hi, how you doing today? Thanks for calling in.
Great.
Good. So yeah, I'm not sure like how you secured your initial opportunities. Were those like through libraries, or did you have a connect to like a music supervisor?
Well, yeah, I actually had a couple of syncs through placement company, but it was like a non-exclusive. And but definitely wanted to I changed my PRO. I was affiliated with CSAC, but now I'm affiliated with ASCAP, and so my catalog just transferred over. So I wanted to make sure from there. Wanted to, and also had some new material, and so I was definitely looking at other opportunities to definitely, get some syncs and get some other things going for sure.
Okay, with you getting the opportunities like on your own now, with ASCAP, do you have a creator account and a publisher account, or just a creator account?
I do. I have my publishing as well. I have my publishing as well as I'm affiliated as well.
Okay, perfect. So because when you're getting your own opportunities, like when you cut out that middleman, then you'll need to collect your money on the publishing end. So what I would suggest is there are a lot of sync conferences and sync events that are going on where there are a lot of music supervisors. So I would say try to go to those sync conferences, because direct connections to people are the ways that I've gotten most of my my sync placements. So just making those connections with music supervisors. If you can't make it in person, then I would say look them up, based on the type of music that's in your catalog, what shows do you feel like your songs would fit for, and then look up who the music supervisor is for those shows. imdb.com, right? Or no?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So imdb.com, you can literally type in the name of the show, then go to cast and crew and look up music supervisors. Then do your research from there and reach out to them. Now, when you reach out to them, make sure that you make it seem like you're offering them a service as opposed to asking for an opportunity. So do your research. Don't reach out to shows that are not playing the type of music that you have. So offer them your service. Let them know that your music is 100% original, isn't it? Is it?
That's a question.
Okay.
That's a question.
That's a question.
Is your music 100% original, or are you using samples, or how does the music in your catalog?
Oh yeah, it's 100% original.
And you own the beats
original.
too. They're not beats from YouTube or BeatStars or anything like that. You know the producers, right?
All those stuff.
No. I've been recording and writing since I was a teenager. So yeah, everything I do is original.
All right, perfect. Awesome. Well then you good. Let them know that your music will be easily cleared. Because it's 100% original, and then go from there with your relationship. So the main thing that the music supervisors want to know is that your business is in order. So it sounds like you have it together. Mm-hmm. So that's what I would suggest: start establishing relationships directly with the music supervisors.
Right, and that's one thing I wanted to just make sure in terms of that, because like I said, I did switch PROs. And so once I wanted to make sure I had my catalog and everything, they had it squared away. I was able to go ahead and proceed. But yeah, that's really good. To reach out to IMDb.
Yep. Well, yeah, you can just it's just go to imdb.com, type in the show. Another good website that you might not be familiar with is called tunefind.com. And you could type in the show and it'll give you a list of all the music used on that show. So you could really go and listen and see, is my music this type of music? Or if you just like the show, I need to make this type of music because this is the type of music that show uses. Like 90% research when it comes to sync licensing. You want to make sure that you're offering something that is needed and that is good quality. So tunefind.com will also be a great resource for you as well.
Look, she giving all the gems. She can't help it, but y'all come see that movie.
Oh yeah, I know. I was come see the movie. Also come to see Sink or Swim.
Yeah, July 14th.
Yes.
And where's that's going to be?
It's at Plaza Theater.
Plaza Theater
off of Ponce.
Yes, tickets are available now at
Splash.
Yeah, sinkorswim.splash.com.
Yes, sir.
And you can follow us on Instagram for more information.
Yeah, exactly. The link is in the bio. Follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
And what's the IG?
Sink or Swim Official.
Yep, Sync spelled SYNC, like Sync licensing. Sync or Swim Official on IG. The link in our bio. That's where you could get tickets to see the film.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you calling in, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, I definitely appreciate it, man. And hey, y'all keep continuing to do the good work that y'all doing.
All right.
Appreciate you.
So how important is, because you made a comment when you was talking to him about is the music original. Mm-hmm. So if you have samples or something in the music, can that not be used? Or
typically when you're an independent artist trying to get syncs, you want to make it as easy as possible. Mm-hmm. If you're using samples in your music, 9 times out of 10, you have not cleared those samples as an independent artist. Okay. So, and they're not going to be able to place it because they're not going to do anything that isn't by the book when it comes to sync licensing. Mm-hmm. They have to clear samples to use it because they don't want anybody coming back later trying to sue them. And why would they go through the trouble of trying to clear a sample for an independent artist? They don't even know you. They don't care. They're going to go to the next song. There's so many people. Sync is like a hot topic now. So many people are trying to get into it. You want to make your music easy to place. So if they're looking at it, it's a sample, they're going to pass over and be like, okay, well, Mattie sent this a song that doesn't have a sample. It's one stop. It's ready to go. We're going to use her song. It's you just want to make it easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I hear beats with samples, I skip them suckers over.
Immediately.
I didn't write to this shit, don't worry.
Yeah.
Unless it's an established producer that I know can get artists the placement for bigger artists and they can figure it out.
It's really not that hard clearing songs.
You a big dog.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
No.
We might need that for you.
Right. But we talking about people
independent.
Independent who might not have the connections or the budget to get samples cleared.
Yeah.
They don't,
or
the relationships to get a sample. Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
So better safe than sorry. Yeah. I would say I would never do a sample song and try to submit it for sync. The music supervisor is going to skip over it.
Yeah. Now, explain to me about a music supervisor.
Yeah.
Explain that to us.
A music supervisor is the person who actually chooses the music that goes into a show. Now, of course, there are different levels of approval. Like you still have the director of the show. Mm-hmm. But initially, everything goes through the music supervisor. So they have their cue sheets and they choose where to place the music. So those are the people that you want to have relationships with because they're the ones who know what they're looking for and they can put you on what's called a brief list. So they send out briefs, which are basically a description of the type of music that they're looking for. Okay. Hey, we're looking for music for a running scene. This girl's going to be going on a jog. We want it to feel powerful. The type of genre we're looking for is this. And here is some reference track. We want it to sound like Cardi B Up. But they might not have the budget to clear Cardi B Up. So they want a song that's similar to that gives off the same energy. They'll send out a brief list. So you want to be on those lists when you reach out to supervisors.
That's some really good information. I feel like I'm in class. I'm soaking it in. Okay. I know what I need to be doing. Okay, we got a caller. Got another caller. Let's see who this is. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
L13 from OKC.
Okay.
What up?
What up?
What you got for us?
I have a question though. I would like to know how's the size of y'all's team? How many people are a part of your team? And it seems like as I've been following you guys, it seems like you guys have really great chemistry outside of music. How do you guys build that? How did you build that chemistry, and how do you keep that chemistry when you have personal relationships, but also it's a professional relationship as well?
Well, we go.
That's good. I mean, it's your people. Some people. Go ahead, Mom.
Yeah.
Man, that's a great question. Shout out to my man L13. I think, man, like I started off at the beginning of this is just saying the level of respect. I think for me, myself, I said it's the first real tribe that I have here in Atlanta. Finding people that dream like you and have vision like you. And once you have that, I think that makes everything easier. And also, we're very upfront with each other when it comes to the business. The first thing, Mattie and I, our first record together, sat down, called, let's get this split thing going off top. We talking about
That's
it.
how we move.
Like we not so we understand business. You know what I'm saying, and that's very important. Then once we get into the outside of it, we've become, as we use the word friend and family. I think it's just that love and knowing, and you set the boundaries of knowing, like, you know, your ins and your outs and what everybody's goals are. And I think that's what allows us to continue to work as close and as strong as we do. And we know we need a break from each other.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that respect and being on the same page of knowing where we want to go, and that's it. I think that's what I would say.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah, I would say integrity too. Like, I think everybody in the group has like integrity, and that's what makes it easy to have a relationship, not only business wise, but like as friends. We're all supportive of each other's like individual endeavors as well, outside of just what we do as a group. So like if Ogechi has a show, we're pulling up. Like, Mom needs a music video shot, Maddie's pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need a beat for something. Like, everybody, like, we're all like very supportive of each other, so it makes it easy just to be like good people. And I think we respect each other's work ethic. Like, none of us are
talent.
Yeah, and talent.
Yeah.
Like
Talent.
talent.
Yeah,
like
If they was
like we always get both. Man, what?
Yeah,
Man,
for
what?
sure.
Ain't no scrubs at this
Facts,
table, so
facts.
that matters too.
Cause and I want to take it back though too when you're talking about the working together. Like, I'm MC. Like, bars mean something to me, like high bars, right?
Yeah.
And so when I hear them and know that they have the same respect and love for music as I do, then I mean that helps. Because a lot of people do this just because they just want to do it, or I call music and hip hop like the new NBA. Because every kid wants to do it, but there's no love and passion there. It's like, oh, I see them doing it, but this is love and passion. So when you have that, you're going to operate in that spirit. And I think that's the other thing. We all have some form of level of spirituality that we tap into. You know what I'm saying? So that keeps it going. Like, we love our soul and love, we're not going to sell it. For real. Right?
Do that answer your question?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Great job, y'all, man. Just want y'all to know we represent here in OKC. We support y'all, and man, keep going.
Love you, bro.
I appreciate you calling
Love y'all
in, man.
too.
Appreciate you tuning in to the show. Make sure you download our app, 101 TKO Radio.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Major salute. Y'all keep doing positive things.
Appreciate
All
it.
right.
Thank you.
So, what is the next phase as far as for you all? Like, I know y'all have this movie coming out, the premiere, which is on July the 14th, a Sunday at 2 p.m. But what's after this? What comes after this?
So if
You got it.
and I'm actually gonna just set it up and volley it back, but within this product and a piece of art that we put together, there's a larger vision. So this is what we've created, what London brought us all together to create as a piece of information to share the world of sync, to add value to our community. But there are other ways that we desire to present it outside of just a screening. This is a room to get everybody in there to see what we've done and to dream bigger with us, like school tours, adding performance pieces and all those things. So a lot of different things. And Mall, you can expand in London and OG.
Yeah, getting into like Mattie said, from getting into university schools, musicians, creators will show the film, then panel discuss, get into workshops. It's a teaching. We're all teachers. We're all so we want to, like, a lot of times I feel like in this industry, they use the word gatekeeper. People don't want to give you the information. Like, it's so much out here. So we want to make sure we teach it. If we had this information as kids, as students, I think we giving you shortcuts. You know, what I mean, I think if any of you all are parents, I think what you do is provide for your kids to give them a shortcut in. What's wrong with a shortcut?
Right.
You know, so if you have this information early, then hopefully you'll use it. Only it's up to you to use it, and then you don't have to go and do all this other stuff beforehand. So
yeah, honestly, I think like with the educational piece of it, we want to take it to the schools, like high schools, universities, because like they're, whenever like schools lose money and they need to cut a program, the first thing that goes is the arts. And we need to show them that like music is actually a way, there are ways to make money in music without becoming like Drake or Beyonce. You could be an unknown artist and be making money from sync licensing or DJing, or you know what I'm saying? Like we want to give them like something that's feasible, another revenue stream. We feel like they're just not aware of it. I wasn't when I was in high school, and it took me a few years to learn like the information that I have right now.
Is that residual income when you do
it's both. It's both. So when it comes to sync, it depends on what deal you sign. Every deal could be different, but in most cases you'll get paid up front and you'll get your back end money. So that's the other beautiful thing about sync licensing. As long as you're, in a non-exclusive deal, you could have the same exact song across multiple shows. And then even when you sign exclusive deals to libraries, I've had this happen, this song, one of the songs that Mattie and I have is on so many different things, you know what I'm saying? Because it's in an exclusive library, but that library has access to all of Viacom. So it goes across all their networks. So you get paid on the back end, you'll see that on your royalty statements, you know what I'm saying? But you'll also get paid up front sometimes, for a show like the Reasonable Doubt situation, they'll pay us an upfront fee and we keep our back end.
Yeah, because we got a nice piece of change for this movie, Knuckles.
Yeah, that's big. Yeah. Exactly.
We done so many scenes as far as we Nucky people. It's crazy.
My man, what? Yeah, listen. Exactly.
So yeah, I definitely know how those checks come.
And we still working our way up to what you see.
So how does that feel for you though?
Right.
It's just another check. They come in so often. So, it's another check. But it'd be good to get it. I'm still learning it though. That's the crazy part. Right. I be seeing it, and I'm grasping it, but I'm still learning. So I'm really paying attention to everything y'all saying. Because y'all done said some stuff. I be like, okay. Now when I go back and talk to them people, they're gonna be like,
what to ask for.
Right. Yeah, okay.
They got some information.
Right,
so I definitely want to lock in, you know what I'm saying, more with y'all as far as on that. So as far as the vision that's for Sink or Swim, I know you say y'all want to get it into the schools and everything, but the overall vision, where do y'all see this going?
I mean, where won't it go? You know, I mean, like I said, I mean, as big as it. I mean, that's.
So let me ask you a question. When it comes to the sinking, is it? Could I let's just say if I have a relationship with you and I know you, and I'm like, look, man, I'm trying to get this song, and I know that this is what you do or whatever. Would I be dealing with you, or do it go? Is it a certain person that has to deal with?
Okay, so go ahead, Mattie. Okay, so for in my case, all the links that I've gotten, I've produced the music for. So it's everything goes through me for the most part, unless there might be situations where they might have their own relationships, but for the most part, everything runs through me because I feel like I have the most knowledge in the area. But when it comes to other people's music, I don't usually place other people's music because I can't vouch for it. Not you, that's different. Obviously, but so it would just be through me, but we'll have to talk about that.
So you say you wouldn't place anybody else's music?
Yeah, because so I'm not a music supervisor.
Other producers.
Other producers.
She produce her own
so all the things that I've gotten is music that I had a hand in, in the creative process. I'm not a music supervisor.
But when you get paid, if you...
I could, but then I would have to vouch for the credibility of the music.
So basically, what y'all do,
with the business,
y'all just supply the opportunity and the information.
There you go.
The information
to go do
exactly.
So y'all don't do the placement.
I think in the future though. In the future for sure. But right now we're in a phase of we're building out our resume. London is building the relationships. We creating the art, and then I've gotten some through direct relationships and other shows that. People who are working in the production phase of it. But yeah, she's handing out. I guess but London specifically is handing out the gems of the process,
how she's been empowering everybody.
So,
because once you add another person in, like I'm gonna
to
take a
trust
percentage if I'm playing the music.
Yeah.
Why do that when you can do it
That's gonna be somewhere
yourself?
in
You
the
know?
future, though. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Because I'm just looking at like, why would y'all? I mean, why are y'all providing free information?
Because we're good people. We wanted this. Like, I wish somebody would have gave me this information. They still gotta work.
Go ahead. It's simplifying it, but it don't make it nothing easy.
And that's the thing. All this information is
they
on
still gotta
YouTube.
work.
It's on YouTube. It's on different articles. But again, you have to do that on research. And so in this way,
honestly, I'm one of those people that believes like what's for you is for you. Can't nobody get whatever God got for me. That's for me. So like, why would I hold on to information that would have been helpful to me when I could help somebody else? Now, like he said, you could lead a horse to water. That don't mean they gonna drink it. It also don't mean their music is gonna be as good.
So
or
I guess
doesn't.
my
You know what I'm
question
saying?
for
Like,
you all would be, I know y'all, because now it's really starting to make sense to me, but y'all are giving out a lot of free information. You putting together this movie to show individuals on how they can make money in this sinking license. But what do it do for you all as a whole? Like what? Like
so
what do it do?
for an example,
I'm playing devil.
No. This is great.
So for example, now we have a piece of work in art, specifically for syncing. So even the first premiere last year for the short, London had in the building some music supervisors. So this is like a great and powerful segue for even building more relationships for us for music supervisors. So there's so many benefits on this end that it doesn't hurt us to give the information, because they're like, okay, they really know what the fuck they doing.
And you also establish yourself as like a subject matter expert, right?
Yeah,
so like this builds your brand online, like, and people will come to you. Like I book consultations all the time. People like want to come to me to get that one-on-one information. So like the movie is like part, you'll get a lot of information from the movie, but if you actually want to get into sync, there's still more questions that you might have specifically as it relates to your situation.
Even more
book a consultation. I have a sync Q&A session coming up this weekend where people could come and literally ask me questions directly, and if you come to that, you get a free ticket to the film premiere, because we're not like, the film is not to make us money, really. Like, we're going to cover our costs, but it's not like we're not trying to get money. We're trying to establish more relationships, get the word out, empower other people, and then build the brand. Exactly.
The brand
and I'm gonna throw one thing. I'm gonna throw something else out there that we kind of tend to skip over. We some dope ass artists, and we make great music. So when other music supervisors, they may come to us for the whole project. We don't play. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we're going to get it. You know what I mean? And so even if it's university or somebody saying, oh, we see their vision, we want to put money behind them to go tour this thing around and go put the information out there, then give it to us. You know what I'm saying? Or we want to hear this record, we need y'all to create this. We can speak on that in these different genres and how to make the music as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very confident in that. So it's not I feel like, and I'm sorry, I'm about to go on a tangent. I get real passionate about this. Now I feel like in this industry, so much I've been through and seen so much from these open mics. So many people is putting the money first, and for real, niggas is broke out here. Like for real, like artists are broke out here, and so cats get to crashing out, doing dumb stuff, selling drugs, doing all the dumb stuff because they want to go get this because they ain't got no money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because they got to pay this. I got to pay $50 for this show. $50. I ain't even got no job. You know what I'm saying? So if I can give this information, if we can give this information and say, hey, look at this, go get you a regular job. If you can figure this other stuff out, do this, that, and the third. And we gotta quit doing this in our community. And everybody say it's just a business. It's just what it is. Where's that change gonna come? You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
When you say change, what you mean? Change on what?
What I'm saying, like, far as when everything doesn't have to be the first thing, is like when you click on something, is you see how much it costs to have to do. Because people are holding the information. You know what I'm saying? They say invest in yourself, and what I'm speaking to is, like I said, I'm speaking, as I started this off with, is these young kids and artists that's trying to get into this business and learn stuff. And folks will crash out because they think they have to. I mean, like,
and they'll be spending money.
Strong survive.
That's cool.
But listen,
It's
there's
not.
also people getting over on people.
It's
Like
the
even
music.
with sync, like in general,
we
like
got fight battles too.
man, what there's so many people like since sync has become more like known. I've seen so many like Instagram posts. Oh, like get your music placed, da 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 da. But like they're really trying to get money from you. You should not have to pay to submit your music for a sync opportunity. Period. And I'll say that again because that's a gem. People are out here paying $1,500 to submit their music.
Crazy.
With like $50 to submit
they-
music
they-
to somebody. People are charging, and it's like for what? You can't guarantee. Nobody could guarantee a placement. Nobody who's asking for money for this, because honestly, if you're syncing your music, you're supposed to be a partner. Whoever's placing your music, y'all are partners because they know they could use it. So if it's a sync company that you're getting your music placed through, they get a percentage of whatever they place. Yeah. It shouldn't be I'm paying you to listen to my music and hopefully you'll place it because you're not a music.
I have a question.
Straight up.
I have a question. All right, then we're gonna go on. Well, let's go into a break because we're gonna come back.
We getting
I got a real important question I want to ask.
Run it.
All right, Superstar, take us out.
DJ Superstar.
commercial break. We are back. Get in front of Johnnie Cabbell. 101 TKO Radio.
What up?
The energy in here is at an all-time high. It's so much dope talent, so much that's been going on off the cameras, and I just had to come back live because we got to get back into this, you know what I'm saying, get back into this interview. I want to hear these records. I mean, you got this record that we just heard called Big Energy, produced by London.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all got a lot going. I'm shocked that y'all ain't just doing. And then Miss, I ain't gonna even mess up. I'm just gonna say OG. It's OG. OG got a book, Lost Negro Records.
Yeah.
You know, and you come from a poetry background where this is something that you was just doing big time, but you focusing on your music and everything. But you got a book that's out here. Now, is this on our platform? Is this out everywhere?
My website.
On your website. Give us your website.
It is ogechi.me, and that's OGECHI.
Ogechi.
Yes, Ogechi.
Ogechi.
Yes.
Now, did people have a hard time saying that when you was growing up?
They definitely did, but this comes to the territory being,
Yeah.
you know, it's Americans.
Yeah.
It's a very basic name to Igbo Nigerians. You're gonna meet Ogechi probably once every street walking in Igbo land, and it's only in this country that it's kind of weird or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you saying we were like Sally and Cornisha
And that's the thing, y'all. They make you learn so many European names that are so extra, but one of
See,
them
I see
minimize
it's
our names.
I feel that it's another side of you that we should tap into, but that's a whole nother interview right there. That's a whole. It seems like you got some stuff up there that you just want to release, but you're like, I ain't gonna go too deep for it. We ain't gonna go to that. Just keep it to the music. Cause you about to bring a whole nother side of me out. And then my man Maul, like we were just playing one of your songs in the mix. And I was really feeling, you know what I'm saying, the lyrics and the talent. Like, y'all are some really dope individuals. I just want to let y'all know.
Man, we greatly appreciate
now,
that.
you know, thank you got away.
You talking about them bars. You want to hear them bars.
You know, we probably ain't listening to them bars. Matter of fact, I think we should, before we get into them, I think we should just hear something right now. What you got for it? Let's just hear something right now.
Go ahead. Okay.
Let's just see what you got. Just small thing. Come on.
My favorite song.
Can we?
Oh, you don't know.
Is this the rap?
Some beats.
Okay. Okay.
You on the beat or you want? We going.
Acapella.
No, I don't want to be responsible. For
You don't mean
missing-
Okay. Forgive me if I slip in a cuss word or two.
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh, wow. You said, okay, cool. Wow. Let's see.
Let's see if you really got this skill.
All right.
Yeah.
OG. Chiwani Yoma, big bless, no love, cheekbones still on. Got what the over the oracle, and then I spin and turn the other side. You broke my motherboards from on overside, and it's really neat. Bitch, she's smart, book is street. Bitch, yo, Arnold, give me a wave. Hey, raw terminate all my fear. I'm a new babe. Pull up to the terminal, divine time, and looking pelican fly. Yeah, ho, I live in the sky. My copper dragon, know a fucking faithful the ride. Scorpio rise, mystified, and she humble with pride. Burn so many letters, hope they catch the ashes. No Pokemon, while I'm dabble tapping timings on Flores. Yo, the Bible said he'll make your enemy a footsteps. How I'm 10 toes, tyrannical. See, that's my size 11 on a motherfucker's clavicle. My life path 11. If you're trying to get mathematical, in your bust your brain. See my ego been on magical. The brain game, baby boy, it ain't debatable. See, I'm the one trick. You been a fraction of me. Steady robbing niggas. I'm a aura, stay on Givens. He slick baskins in me. Now that's sweet. See, no, I'm OG.
Hey, okay. All right, we hear you. Definitely hear the lyrics in there. Yeah, definitely hear you. Definitely hear you. And then the poetry, can you just give us just a couple of lines? I just want to hear how that voice, because you got that voice. Just want to hear a couple of lines.
Okay, I can do one's off the top of my head. This is a little piece of Your Aunt Jemima grooves down Peculiar Street. Your Aunt Jemima grooves down Peculiar Street. With hands that can pancake police into crippling crepes of white tears, you see I stroll through my hood, head high, proud of my scarlet-stained apron, red puddled from the raw dark meats I saved. Child, I turn nooses to noodles, and masses mob stared in fear, stared in ignorance, stared into an empty tomb while I smile, also giggle, even and whisk away on my black broom, but I's no witch. You see, I's jungle Buddha music mystic, extraordinary cook. I've gathered blondies of oppression, add a pinch of black pride, a dash of Afro passion, a little bit of my secret somethings, and baked freedom lace brownies. Y'all gonna want my high.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I hear you. Now, why did you stop on the poetry?
Why did I stop doing poetry? Because I was a youth poet. So I throughout all of high school, and I only know the spoken competitive world, and there's a lot of politics. Just like music has politics, the poetry world has politics and a lot of effed up things. And so knowing what it would be like going into it as an adult, and also knowing that I didn't want to pursue both poetry and music at the same time because it's just me, I put it down and said, okay, the only times I'm doing poetry now is when I'm getting paid to. And that's the only times now I do poetry, and went full force into music at 19.
Gotcha. And how has that been coming for you as an artist?
I think I'm glad that people respect my lyricism because I started off as a writer, like first, and I'm happy that I'm one of the people who went from poetry to rap seamlessly because not everybody who does poetry is good rapping, and not everybody that's a good rapper is a good poet. And I think it's nice to also have my literature as my merchandise so people know I really do truly come from a writing and a reading background.
So coming from the background that you have and just knowing the type of person that you are, your oral, your energy and everything, how do you feel about the music that's out now as far as with hip-hop?
As far as with hip-hop,
especially coming from and I want you to come from the female
perspective.
That's what's in right now, female.
You know, it's crazy. Originally, when I was younger, one of the reasons why I don't blame, but I put it to Nicki Minaj as to why I chose poetry, because as a kid listening to her, I was like, oh my gosh, if I'm not Nicki Minaj, I can't be a rapper. So I'm just going to write my little poems in my book. And I got older and realized, I don't have to be Nicki to be a female rapper. And mind you, I love all the girlies, whether the subject matter doesn't really matter to me. What messes up the listener is only being showcased one form of a subject matter and one form of a woman. And when I was younger, looking at female rap, there was a plethora of different forms and different sizes and different subject matters. So to get older and watch it be deduced as if female rappers only exist in 1 to 2 lanes is very tragic. But I also feel like that tide is shifting because the consumer is getting bored of seeing the same thing repackaged in a different person.
So do you feel like we need that little ratchetness here and there?
Yes, I think we all do need a little ratchetness. I think we all need a little sensuality. I think we all need a little smoke of the smoke, a little drink of the drink records, as I do have those as well. But I just don't think it should be the only thing that's being promoted. Like no one really cares about a Rhapsody or a Lil Sims or a Lady Leisure or all these others.
Why is that though? Why do you think we stray away so much from like real rap, like rap that educates your mind, that stimulates your soul, that just give you just that energy, that vibe? Because what I see as far as, even myself, managing a lot of art, but what I see is that it's like we accept stuff that we know is wrong. Like we know selling drugs is wrong, but shit, it makes you money, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you said it. But why do we accept that?
I think because it's easier to ingest. And in this world, we're force-fed a lot of information, a lot more than information than what the brain truly can handle. I think I read a report that we all go through maybe 30 to 40 gigabytes worth of information every day. And the human brain was never meant to go through all of that. And so the more you dumb down music, the more easily digestible it is. You don't have to go back and listen to the record a couple times to really feel the true message. You don't have to. There is no A to Z lyrics or Metro lyrics that you go and really get to ingest the record.
So do you feel like you're able to really come to your full capability of who you are as far as an artist, knowing that the regular person might not even be able to grasp or understand what you're really trying to put out or say?
I've never let what is going on in the industry affect how I produce my art, because me producing my art from the first EP and why I did all those different genres is for my own artistic legacy. The world at some point is going to catch up and get to have all this stuff that I made in the past to go back to. And so I don't feel the need to shift to meet whatever's going on. I will always be OG, and that's what I'll stay being.
So how do you feel about the position that you are in at this current point in your life? Do you feel like you haven't been able to get the opportunity that you feel like you deserve? Or do you feel like it doesn't matter, you just sticking to what you do and what you know best? Or do it even matter to you?
I guess it matters to a certain extent, because, I do want this career full-time rather than working a bunch of extra jobs to continue to invest in it. I believe what I deserve is coming. It does matter to me because, again, I want this to be my full-time career. All extra side jobs I do, 100% has been invested into my music career for since I began. And my parents think I'm crazy, and they're going to keep thinking I'm crazy until I'm making money. So, especially as an immigrant's child, and no one else in my family does music. And so they really do look at me like, what are you doing? And I'm like, one of these days, y'all, it's going to click, because I don't have, extra people on my team. I'm very grateful and blessed to have people like Mogul and Mattie and my band members, dancers, choreographers, think people that work with me on the creative region. And I know that the missing aspect is really just the business things that I can't fully delve into, or how you're saying, to get that book into schools, that takes somebody talking to those schools while I'm writing, I'm dancing, I'm recording, I'm setting up meetings, doing all those things. I'm trying not to spread myself too thin, because I am the artist that is also being looked at. I gotta look cute, I keep my hair done, my nails done. So all these things, I just get spread very thin.
So do you feel like at times you want to just say, I just can't seem to crack or get that break. So, I need to put this to the side because.
Oh, hell no. No, never. I may get, the light in me may get super dim, but that light of hope will never die. And every time it tries to, God puts something, gives a DM, gives an opportunity that's like, nah, nigga, not.
So what if I tell you I got $100 million that I'm willing to give you right now, all cash, all $100 bill, tax free, a straight $100 million, and only thing you got to do is just stop rapping. You won't be able to rap no more. But you can do whatever you want to. If you want to go act, you want to go do something else, you do whatever you want. But you cannot do anything that's pertaining to music. $100 million now, straight cash, tax free. That's gonna change your life. You got kids?
No, I don't.
You got your mom and dad still living though, right?
Yes, they are.
Man, you can buy that home they always wanted, give them their dream home, all of that. By yourself, set you up. You probably got a dog or a cat, don't you?
I have no animals, no.
No animals? Wow.
Can't
Usually if you
them,
don't have a kid, they have a pet.
I did have a pet, but, again, life, I can't do much else than pursue my dream.
But $100 million.
$100 million means absolutely nothing to my passion.
I like that. I like that. I can tell this is what you really want.
Yes, sir.
What about y'all? Wait a minute. $100 million back? What?
That question made me sick though, because life would be, I'll be sad as shit.
I'll be sad.
Yeah, no, because you wouldn't be happy. What you gonna do? If I had $100 million, I want to invest it in my career.
That's where I thought you were leading with the question. I was like, okay,
I won't stop rapping.
That's a question that we asked on the show, and believe it or not, what you think, we half and half?
Oh, some people say yeah.
A lot of them say yeah. A lot of them say
yeah.
That's
crazy.
It goes back to what you said, and I'm sorry, but I want to say this about OG too. OG is who put me on Sexy Red a year ago. OG, so OG put me on Sexy Red.
Hold on, so you like Sexy Red?
I support all female rappers.
She not playing when she say that.
But that's crazy because it seems like
stop judging her. Stop putting her in a box.
I'm not putting her in a box. It just seems like you just saw. It just seems like you just. And I'm not trying to judge you. Yeah, it just seems like you just in a whole nother realm. I wouldn't have thought Sexy Red.
But that lets you know.
I really listen to all
everything.
genres, all forms of female rap, regardless of your subject matter. If you are authentic and the beat is nice and you are writing it, then I'm listening to it. I have several playlists full of female rappers of all different vibes from different countries, regardless if they're the Memphis girlies or the New York girlies or the Cali girlies. I'm here for the girls, for real.
Oh, wow.
And so y'all missed the other part at the beginning that Mattie said that OG just got done performing at City Winery. They did a rendition of the Lauryn Hill Miseducation album.
See,
She was
yeah,
one of the
I see
artists.
this, yeah.
She was one of the artists that performed, on that stage. So she's, well rounded. But yeah, we out here shooting a video, and she talking about getting sexy. I said, what is
Wow, that's funny.
We're balanced. That's what it is.
That's good enough. So Maul, as far as on your artistry, I was listening to the record we were playing in.
Yeah.
We want to get back into that and play that again and everything. But what do you feel like has been keeping you back from just getting to that next level or getting your break?
Not conforming to. I've been in Atlanta for a minute, and so I know one of the biggest things, and I never forget this is it's strip club culture, right? You know what I'm saying? And so making that party music, I think over the last 7 to 8 years, maybe we'll say 10. I think the backpack rap has, skyrocketed a little bit more. But when I first got out here, it was Jeezy, Gucci, it was Snap Your Fingers, it was all my artists. But that's like I said, but that's what it is, and I support it and love it. But I knew that I could feature on one of those records, but I can't give you one of those records, or I could give it to you, but I'm not gonna feel right. I could feature on it, I can rhyme on it all day, but to give you that, you know what I'm saying, or what they say, how they say we need a hit, you know what I'm saying, like that, and so. Not being able to understand or conform to that, it's bars and lyrics. I'm an 80s baby, and it's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's the passion for that. I think that was probably the biggest thing for me, is not jumping on the wave. And then I came out here. I'm from Oklahoma. I came out here by myself. So not having a team. If I had a team, you know what I'm saying, back then when I first got out here, but boom, it's easy. But I think that's the main thing, just during that time. And so I took a break in a certain aspect. I love the business of it too, and learning. And sometimes, you get penalized for knowing too much, and so you had to go through that as well. So, I had to step away and come back and kind of reinvent myself.
So who are some of the people you look up to as far as in the rap industry?
So from a business perspective or from rhyming?
Both.
Okay. All right, from a business perspective, Master P, just that independent. Yeah. From an artist standpoint, Wayne has always been. I grew up like with own Wayne. Jay, of course. I know a lot of people don't like the white boy, but the white boy is crazy. Like we talk. I'm just saying, like that's what it is. I love Snoop, but when we're talking bars and early Kanye, I still love Kanye. But Ye made it cool for the backpack. I'm a college kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he made that the thing. But growing up, Busta Rhymes, early 90s, and late 80s, early 90s, LL, that's where I was first introduced
what
to hip-hop.
What you feel about LL coming back out as an artist?
Why not?
Did you hear the record?
I haven't heard all of it, but I need to hear it all. Yeah, like I think it's so this is where we are with hip-hop, and I love it, is that we're just now seeing it age. Right, so if you remember, it's always been called a young man's game. Yeah, and it is to a certain extent. Like, the young man is gonna run into the clubs and do all those things till 2 or 3 in the morning and all of that. But the seasoned hip hop artists or rappers, they got certain hours they go work and give it to you and know what it is. But we're just now seeing it transcend. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just now seeing this. It's a great thing that Killer Mike won album of the year. It lets people know that this thing is
so underrated.
You know what? For real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's been at this for 20 plus. Dungeon Family, all of that. So I think so having an LL, we need to see that. I think we need to, because here's the deal. I'm always asked this question, is when will you stop rapping? It's like, huh? That's weird. You don't ask rock and roll people that. Yeah. You don't ask R&B. You don't ask Frankie Beverly Mays.
I thought about that.
They don't ask nobody else but rappers. They say it's like, no, what's supposed to happen, we're supposed to grow in our content. You know what I'm saying? Supposedly. Because I still rock with Too Short. Too Short is Too Short. Mm-hmm. He can drop another album and talk about pimping, and that's his life. It's true to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but this is the only genre where they ask people when you go stop, or it's the young man. It's like, no, like, cats still want to eat and age, and we're just now seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm glad to be a part in that, and when we have these artists that still
so
dropping.
If you on the stage with a Wayne, Jay-Z, Busta Rhymes,
yeah,
and it's a show going on,
yeah,
do you feel like you could do what you do and be able to stand next to
Right,
them great?
right,
And
high level.
you feel like you can do that?
What? Yes, like yeah. We hopping on mixtape beats. I come from the mixtape era. You understand? Like we hopping on beats and trying to murder the beats. Like my purpose to be on this record is to outdo you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's it. Like yeah, high level.
So let's hear some.
You want off the dome? Give me
Off
a
the
beat.
dome.
Let's do
I
it.
want to hear some
let's go.
acapella.
Acapella. Oh, what we doing? Acapella. I like women who like women, and they want to be like Stella to get a groove back. The name is Matt. Go by Mogul, Big Mogul, as OG says. Hold on, I'm from the OKC. If you give me a beat, I can flow. Hold on. Let me talk to him. All right. Microphone check. I'm spitting off the dome. And everybody know the microphone is my home. It's your boy named Maul. I'm seasoned. Summer, winter, spring, or the fall. I ball. On this microphone's flowing. Acapella. Chilling with my ladies and the fellas. I said I want a Stella and I can still do my thing. I've been doing this since the school bells rang. I'm a college, not a dropout, but a valedictorian. I spit this hip hop historian. Now, I'm just spitting off the dome, you see. Right now, we might talk about my legacy. You see the hat. I am from the OKC, DEF, and I straight been a G. Now, them is old school rhymes. I do it all the time. Be like John Stockton. I might drop dimes. Hold up. I might slow up. I might get a cup and pull up. Yep, it's off the dome. I fell off and get on, and I can do this from dusk to dawn. Now, if I had a beat, I would probably go harder. 16 bars like I was a Carter. That's the precedent. Do it in resident. Feel like I'm the best, and the flow is evident. I am heaven sent. This is just what I do when I'm chilling with the Coco Lamage crew.
Oh, okay, that's it. I got it. So you really freestyle for real? You doing that for real?
Yeah. We just talking. If I fall off, I bring it back. We drop gems. I drop jewels. I'm too cool. Oh, hold up. I'm heating up. This is retreating up. Nah.
So tell us about this record. You got this record called
Black in America.
Tell us about this record.
Yeah, man. So beat produced by London Elixir, right there. So I got this beat years ago, and I was sitting in the studio, and it's a club record beat, and I'm listening to it, and I'm in the bounce, and I was like, man, I want to say something. Like I want to say something that means something while they bouncing. And during the time that I wrote it was right after George Floyd, everything was going on. And when I'm hearing the record, I just kept saying Black in America, Black in America. And I went home, and that's the subject matter. And basically, it's I wanted to paint a picture of the pros and the cons of being Black in America. So it's uplifting, but then it's harsh truths in it as well. And so what I always like to ask people, it's a two-part question, is what does it mean to be black, and what does it mean to be black in America? And it's two different things if you really think about it. Think about that just for a second. What does it mean to be black, and what does it mean to be black in America? And so this record, I'm a person, like I said, I'm from Oklahoma. I went to the University of Tulsa, Black Wall Street, and University of Tulsa is a private university. I was a kid in middle school and high school at a magnet school that when it came to History Day, I'm doing Black Panther stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to learn the history, going to college, being the only black that didn't play sports and things like that. So these things I'm very passionate about, and making sure we speak on. The reason why I moved to Atlanta, this is the Black Mecca, you know what I'm saying, to be around us. So to tell that story, to talk about those ups and downs, because they're trying to erase our history and all of that. So that's what this record, it's a celebration, but it make you think as well. And so the video just dropped on Juneteenth, shot by Mattie, edited by OG.
Mattie, you shoot? Hold on. Mattie, you shot the video?
Yeah.
Oh, so you shoot video?
Oh yeah, we got to show y'all the video before we get out of here too.
Okay.
You
Well,
know,
let's get into this record.
Yeah.
Superstar, you got to get it up. Man, let's get into this
It's on all
record.
streaming platforms. Let's go.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children. That's
black in America.
That's dope.
TKO Radio.
To be black in America.
So what you doing with the song?
Oh man, we pushing it. We just dropped the album. We dropped the record. Yeah, we dropped the video. And my prayer is that it goes and people support it. And I would love this to be a anthem in a major black movie.
So have you
it ain't got picked up yet.
That was a tough one to think.
That's a tough, yeah.
They don't want that.
Have you took it to the radio?
I have not taken it to the radio.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We got some time.
Yeah, why y'all didn't take it to the radio? Y'all should have been doing interviews and all that for June.
So hold on, check it out. I'm gonna tell you straight up. That's one of the things. How she just said, it's us four.
We need y'all.
We need like
we need musician Taylor.
My prayer is that next level of support. Like we've been doing this ourselves. I've been doing like sending emails, talking. Nobody wants to talk. You understand this, like. They don't want to talk to artists. They want to talk to somebody else. So for me to send an email or to talk or whatever, I mean, I know the relationships is very, very, very important. But having that level of confidence, and I'm gonna say this on record too. It's like, and I'm very aware of this. You see this right here, like music is great, but somebody to look to invest, they like your career is. So I gotta grind a little different and move different, and I'm aware of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't shy away from that or anything like that because I'm very confident in the music. So like I said, I knock on the doors that I can. You know, and that's why I wanted the video though. I know this record is fire, right? But I also understand that we're in a time where people are visual. So I've gotten more, like in the last 3 or 4 days, I've gotten more eyes on it because we dropped the visual. You know what I'm saying? So it's just moving different. So it's easier for me to have that conversation to say, hey man, can you check the video out? As opposed to, can you listen to the record? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you've given us this opportunity to play it here. Grateful for that. That's major. That's big.
We're gonna put it in rotation.
You know, that's a blessing. That's love. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. But I know, like I said, just to get outside and tell somebody, it's easier to drop that video on them than to be like, listen to this, you know, because when people walk up to me to be like, listen to this, I don't want to listen to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it go. You know, I come from the passing CDs out, you know, I done have my stuff thrown on the ground and all that stuff, you know.
Hey, Mattie, you shot the video of this? But I bet we got a caller here. Hold on one second.
Let's run it.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, you there?
I'm here, Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Okay. Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Voice.
What's your name?
Carol.
Carol, you're not shy, are you, Carol?
A little bit. This is my mama, y'all.
Oh, that's right there.
This is my mama, y'all.
Okay.
What up, Ma?
So, Mom, how you doing, Mom?
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
I'm doing good. This is not the norm for me.
We're glad you called in. It's good when the mother or the father calling in supporting their child.
For sure. That's love.
Straight up.
So what you want to tell us about Mattie B? Tell us something we don't know other than the music.
Oh my God.
You good, Mom. You can tell them whatever you want to.
I don't know.
Was she a good child?
She's strong. I don't know if she want me to tell this
Be
story.
honest.
Tell the story. We want to see. We want to
This
see.
will help people put some respect on her name. Did I tell them?
Mattie was very challenging, competitive.
I can see
and
that.
her love was basketball. And so she played basketball with her uncles. And they pushed her. So when she played with females, she didn't play like she needed to or like she could. And so I would embarrass her a lot when I would go to her game. Because I'd be the only mom up in the field and the bleachers hollering and screaming at her. If you don't get on her, what is wrong with you? You know how to play. Play that game.
I can see you out there, too. Wow. So are you proud of the journey that your daughter been taking now and where she's at now in her life? Like, how that make you feel as a parent seeing what your daughter is doing now?
I think it's awesome. I am very proud. proud of the community that she's and family, friends, meaning community that she's surrounded herself with, and I'm excited for her that she's not doing the norm and going out there and fighting for what it is that she loves. Me being a mother working at a company for 30-something years, if I had that back in those days like you all do, I would have done it. But I didn't have that, that courage to do that. So I'm excited and I'm proud that she's doing it.
You trying to make me emotional on the show? Yeah.
We appreciate that. We appreciate
Thank you,
that.
Ma.
And we definitely appreciate you calling in and tuning in and
Yeah.
supporting your daughter on top of that. We appreciate that.
Mama Mattie.
Thank you,
You know
Mom.
what I'm saying?
Thank you. Love y'all.
Love you too,
Proud
Ma.
of y'all.
So that's
She ain't even called into the radio. It's her first time. You know what I'm saying? That's hard.
So what is next for you, London? Like, what's next for you on your list? Like,
I hate this question. They know I hate this question. Because I'm like a very right now type of person. It'd be so much going on in the moment. I'd be like, let me just focus on today, please. Like they said, like with the film, we are hoping to get it into schools and like do panel discussions and, like just be able to give the information out to more people. I am planning an event right now with a producer. His name is Jan. That's Hunter on Instagram. Pretty popular. Met him at NAMM when I was speaking there in January. So we're creating a music business center event that's going to be happening in September. It's going to have, I don't know if I'm allowed to say who's going to be there yet, so let me stop there. But it's going to be cool. It's going to be great. But as far as like just in general, definitely more scene placement is always on the way. I'm constantly working toward that. I DJ now, which is like...
what's your DJ name?
It's still London.
DJ
London. My government name is Jasmine, so I was going by that for a while. I was just like DJ Jasmine. It wasn't really catching. I was like, I'll just stick with London. London. Everybody.
What
likes
made you want to
London.
get into the DJ part?
So actually, I was out in Cali for a music conference, trying to make some sync. Everything is sync related. I'm trying to make some sync connections, and my mom, she's shout out to Peaches. My mom, she's very heavy in the skate world, like roll bounce, like skate world. So she has connections everywhere. She's like, you want me in LA? I'm gonna hook you with my homie. He knows Battle Cat. And I'm like, you gotta connect to Battle Cat, So while I was out there, I linked up with Battle Cat, and he was like, man, I checked out your stuff. You're a really dope producer, but you need to start DJing. And I'm like, I don't want to start DJing. Why? He's like, because it's another form of production. Also, you can spin your own records, and it'll get you in more rooms than producing will, and you can use that to leverage it. So I'm
Hold on, DJ get you in more rooms than producing?
Yeah. Man, what? Everybody needs a DJ. Not everybody needs a producer. Birthday parties, graduation parties, weddings, like way more. Like it's not even close. So I'm like, okay, bet. So me being impulsive, like I got back from that trip and literally ordered my little Rev 1, and I was like, let's do it. Let's see what's up with it. Being a producer, of course, picking up how to DJ. I got some DJ homies, so they gave me a few lessons, and I just kind of went from there. So I've been doing that for a little over a year now, and I've had like a residency at Apartment 4B. I've done like 30 weddings.
She's been going crazy.
I've been going crazy with it. I'm not gonna hold
Please tell them about your TikTok.
Okay, so recently
crazy.
I just started DJing on live on TikTok. This is like maybe a little over 2 weeks. It's been like 2 weeks. Yeah. So I had a TikTok account just in general from like, when TikTok started, but I wasn't really active on there. So I had like 6,000 followers. I started going live DJing a couple of weeks ago. I'm at 30,000 followers now. Like I get like, it go crazy every single, it's like an average, like anywhere between 20 and 50,000 people. And I'm just starting like, I just DJ sets for like a couple hours. I go in there. People send money. I didn't know you could get money off of TikTok. I was like, man, I'm starting to make some money off of TikTok. Listen. No, for real. Like I've been watching like what's going on. Like dang, and this is just the beginning. Like I said, I get like an average like of like maybe like 8,000 followers a week, 8,000 to 10,000 followers a week, because it's only been a couple weeks, and like. It's just gonna grow. It's people on my live right now that came over here from TikTok. They like, oh, so this what you doing? Why we can't get a live today? They talking shit on Instagram. So I've just tried to be real consistent with that. I keep it interactive. Like, we take shots every 10,000 likes, so it keep people tapping the screen. You know, like, we dance. I take song requests.
At the end of the day, when it's all said and done and over with, what do you want people to remember you by?
Honestly, I want people to remember me as a nice person. I know that's like not the greatest answer. Right. I know, I'm serious. I'm serious. Like, okay.
You know you be cussing people out.
No, okay, the side effect. No, but for real, y'all, I'm like on Sundays, even like I play gospel music on Sundays, and people in there was like having praise reports and testimonies, putting in their prayer requests. They literally like requesting that I start a Bible study Zoom group. Like,
what is it that you don't do? You be tapping into everything.
I mean, I try to keep it relevant, but it's all music related. But like ultimately, I feel like, you know, like he said, we're all spiritual. Like, my purpose on this earth is to be a light to somebody in some way. We've already talked about how the music industry could be dark. I just want to be one of the lights in it. I don't want to be one of the people contributing to the darkness. So, I mean, like, whatever I'm supposed to do, I honestly believe, like, God got me. I don't have to be the greatest producer. I like what I do. If people like what they hear, definitely would love to have, like, some #1 records, want to get some Grammys, you know what I'm saying?
So, have you done your own, like, I know me and Superstar, like, we do mixtapes with our artists and different. Have you done like a tape? Or
yeah, I done it. I did a whole album. It's called Sink or Swim. No, it's a real album.
It's out on Even right now.
Yeah, it's out right now.
It's two
parts. Like, yeah, so we did an album.
You got a song on there?
Yeah, we got multiple songs. Yeah, all of them. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So it's like songs that.
So that's out on platform. I could go look.
Yeah, it's called Sink or Swim.
Yes, sir. So Mattie, what is up for you?
My eyes cleared up. A list of things. Definitely, like I got work to do. I got some records to write. So continuing to churn out records for placement opportunities. Collaborating with more artists. Again, I am Mattie B, songwriter. Songwriter first. I do a lot of other things, but my passion is songwriting.
You said Mattie B, songwriter of the year.
Songwriter of the year. Claim it a century, but that's my true passion. I will be remiss to not be clear. I am here on by the connections of Chevy Revis.
Shout out to Chevy.
Shout out to Chevy.
Chevy a hard working guy.
Yes. Moving and shaking.
Very solid. It's very rare you find solid,
super solid
people that moves with integrity, that don't have any hidden agendas. It's crazy because I've been knowing Chevy for a minute, and it's always been great energy, great vibes, and never just been nothing crazy or anything. So I salute. And shouts out to my boy Troy Gunn.
Yeah, Troy.
You know what I'm saying? Troy hit me up and said, man, I need you to do this. And I said, ooh. And he's like, listen, man, I need you to do this interview.
We knew it was going to steal your heart once we got in here.
All right, okay.
We see your access.
I'm going to be honest with you. Like, because I remember meeting you because I speak my truth. I don't bite my tongue for nobody. Yeah. But I remember meeting you, and I vaguely knew her, and I just remember the song. Like, man, she is dope. I said, so I said we're gonna bring in, but I'm glad I brought y'all in because I always say this every time that I interview somebody. It's amazing the things that you find out and you learn from somebody just by having a conversation
100%
and talking with them. But y'all is really some dope individuals. Like I've definitely learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? Purchased me a book supporting my people.
Make sure you get that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a cash out. Let me see the guy. You know, but I definitely want to link with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Mattie? I definitely need to tap in with you and part with the writing. And want to see some more. And we definitely, I feel like it's, you know, this what it's about is building relationships, tapping in and using, you know what I'm saying, the resources that you have that's in front of you. And so,
and I got these records on deck for your artists, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We need to do that because I got a lot of big artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I met two that are super cold.
And them just my independent artists.
Awesome,
and
that's right.
And I go crazy about them, but Bree doing anything. We got something tonight we got to do for Music Monday. It's like a thing they doing for birthday bash or whatever. So it's going to be crazy. T.I., everybody going to be. Yeah.
Okay, I ain't want to shout nobody's like, Music Mondays be lit.
Yeah. We're going to be out there tonight. Awesome. Y'all should come through if y'all ain't doing it.
We old now. We got to go to I'll just playing.
So, OG, what's up next for you and all that? What you know got this currently maybe out that we need to look out for?
Okay, cool. Well, I do have my mixtape out, which is one of the songs that I sent is from there. But I am working.
Have we played that yet?
No.
Oh, we need to get into that.
Yeah. But I am working on new material. Summer EP to come out later on. Rehearsals. I have a show out in Alabama later on in the summer.
Are you doing shows? Okay.
I do. Yes. I'm a true performer.
Yes.
Like I sing.
Are you a performer?
I
got like she a rock star.
Dopest performer.
Okay.
Hardest
Okay.
work.
So that's what I'm working on again. Same thing, sing placements, more collaborations, more paid opportunities. I'm glad I kind of reached to that level of my career where things are being paid. So just upping the frequency of that. I am a yogi as well as like both privately and group classes. And so
you teach yoga?
Yeah, I teach yoga, healing guide. And so continuing those practices as well spiritually to help heal people in a physical place as well.
You know what's so just interesting about you, because that's what I'm saying. It's like you tapped into this whole other universe, but you're throwing some sexy red. That's just amazing to me. It's amazing. I would not think that would be something that you would entertain.
She done put us on to some
We shooting the Black in America video and she playing Sexy Red.
Did I play Sexy Red or did I quote her?
No, we was playing it.
You was playing it.
Oh, okay. She had came up on the playlist. I happened to sing along because I knew all the words.
Wow, that's crazy. So let me ask you a question. Would you do a record with Sexy Red?
Would I do a record with Sexy Red? Yes, I would. We would probably make a real fire record. I'd make her maybe like, talk about some other things on accident, just off a conversation. Yeah. But I also feel like she has been through a lot in her life that she just doesn't talk about in the records. Like if you ever watch an interview, she's actually been through a lot.
You think she's an industry plant?
Well, I think she's an industry plant. Well, it depends on what's your definition of an industry plant. Because isn't there like a lot of different forms of industry plant. Everybody is helped along the way.
What you mean? It's a lot of definitions.
Because if one person helps somebody get to a certain position, is that automatically an industry plant, or is it somebody who really their whole aesthetic is created?
We're supposed to be talking about a different industry plant.
See, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of conversations on what is.
I only know one definition.
What is yours?
An industry plant to me, from what I know we talked about in the circle, from what I have discussions in, people that's displaced as far as in the industry to to kind of like turn the agents to a whole nother something different or whatever.
Well, Sexy Red is not.
They feel like people that it's saying that people industry plants are people like Ice Spice, Gorilla.
Okay,
Sexy Red. They feel like those are industry plans.
Okay, so my definition of industry plan is if Mattie was a no-name person, didn't even do music, and you created her whole persona, gave it to her, and then shoved it to the top.
Do you know how Sexy Red got her break?
Mm-hmm. I remember she had the viral song that was like that not gimmick, but like she made a parody song over a certain kind of song.
How you think they even tapped into? How you think?
You can tell me, sir.
You the big, you got the accent.
I got questions for you.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Well, okay. And Ma, what you got coming up?
Man, I started off the year saying my focus was to get paid off of my voice, and so I know that stretches a long way. So that's from being comfortable, even writing for people, voiceovers.
I can see that.
Definitely that. And just given the knowledge that I have of this history of hip hop, that right there is very important to me, is making sure that passion and that love of understanding that the four elements, this culture is, because pretty soon, the things is going to get erased. And it's making sure that doesn't happen. And so getting more syncs, definitely. Like I said, I want more records. And I'm putting it out there. We getting a Grammy in some form, fashion. That's it. No, that's it. So I still want that. And just a lifelong career in this music business. Like I said, I love this. I knew since I was a kid, where I wrote my first record, 5th grade. I'm an elder. So it was inspired by Criss Cross. You know what I'm saying? It's called "Don't Sweat Me." I was like, "Diggity don't, diggity don't, diggity don't, diggity don't." You understand that? But not like, I mean, but for this voice, So from writing, from rapping, from performing. I love to be in front of this microphone. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, that's it.
So what if you had the opportunity to do a record with one person you had to choose for a collaboration record, who would be that person that you would get in the studio with?
With right now, right now, you know where I'm going. The dot, like, the dot, and it's not even. And honestly, it's not even. So real quick. When I first heard Kendrick, 2011, 2012, it was refreshing because in that time period, my number one would always stay Wayne, right? But Wayne has hit a pinnacle of level of. I know that he probably continues to rap, but Wayne go skate. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's what it is. So that would be a dream. Like that collaboration that Drake had the opportunity to have Wayne, M, and Kanye on a record. You know what I'm saying? If you can redo that, replace me with Drake, great. But I'm taking Kendrick.
How you feel about the move that Kendrick made out on the West Coast?
Oh, it's great. It's great. I think it's very important because what he did. So to see a MC that's just an MC, right? Like, and see, here's the thing that I've always respected about Kendrick is that he's affiliated, but he's not like banging. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he's still, and the love of hip hop. So he was given, when he came in and did the Control record, and that's when everything broke. Like, you want that level of MC competition out there. So from then he stamped it. Like I'm here, I can be friends with y'all, but I want to be the man on the microphone. Like if we on the wrist. So seeing this transition and this flip and him bringing and unifying. I mean, he took that stage last week. That concert was wild. Like that moment was crazy because these is artists. Like I said, Cali is a big state and they have their own thing. And I do want to say this. Like, I miss the times where things were regional. Like, everything is so global. All the sounds are the same. Like, I used to love going different places and hearing, you know, like, just different sounds. Like, oh, this is from Texas. Oh, this is from Memphis. Oh, this is from Cal. Like, so we got to witness on that stage, number one, like, Black unity, different flag colors. We know that's a major thing.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's a real major thing. And then you heard that music, and it was like, oh, this is going on over there. They just as big. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you feel like he killed Drake? Career?
No, not his career. You can't kill his career. His career is stamped. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there. I think.
So he ain't little flipper.
No, he didn't little flip. See, God damn, you don't do that. I love little flips. Don't do it. I'm from Oklahoma, bro. Like you gotta understand. Grew up on that. I love T.I. I was sad about that too. I was definitely sad because that's the leprechaun. That's the freestyle king. Like Tip did that. But
so you think Drake is still
continue
to be Drake?
It just be a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's a great. He makes hits. Like, and you got to remember this group. We have to understand that this group of hip hop people, because I don't want to say kids, their memory is real short. Like, all you got to do, you just need a hit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You just need a hit record because who's buying these records and who's going to these concerts are women and white people. So if he focuses on that, but like far as like the culture, like Kendrick said, he's with the Kendrick is what the culture is feeling.
Do you feel like Drake should try to make a comeback, or should he just
he should leave it alone. Definitely leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Please leave it. I don't leave it alone. Leave it because at that point you trolling and it what's the need of it? Why? I didn't even think he should have from the very beginning. Shouldn't it? You didn't even have to jump out there. You know, I mean, seriously, because I looked at it like Kendrick. All Kendrick said is motherfucker. MF the big three is just me. Like it was just a 16 bar. Like, and then you came back with a song. You didn't need to. If you can always take the Jay-Z approach. Don't say nothing. Feel like you better and above then, and just fall back. That's what Jay do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but he fell for it, and Kendrick, step by step. I just posted yesterday. That's 616 in LA, aged well. Euphoria, fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, And then the Not Like Us
Most
just
requested song on my
That's-
TikTok
Man,
live.
That's
that
why.
song might wind up winning an award.
it's like no,
Yeah.
it has to. It's crazy too. It's a pedophile song.
Oh,
Like, it's crazy.
So, OG, tell us about this song. We might get in there. We're gonna get ready to wrap this up.
So
But tell us about
I
this
decided to
song.
send the song that they love the most for me.
Let's
It's
go.
usually the
Oh, no.
show closer for
Oh
them.
yeah.
I sent it.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, it hasn't been sent.
Let's try it again. Hold on.
Let's see. Are you sure, sir? It says sent on my phones.
It might be in the drafts.
Maybe you gotta
Oh,
refresh.
maybe like. Doo-doo-doo. So yes, the song is called "On God."
Okay.
It's a party track, and I usually either open or close shows because my shows are very much so high energy, always moving, dancing,
Okay.
have band members and everything, and it's probably gonna be the opposite of what you would expect since you see me as just this. Yes, which one day I shall be, but the song has the vocals. Shout out my homie colleague Xavier on the hook, but I fully wrote the song and then I fully did the song and I had the thought to make it more universal. I was like, I need a male vocal, so I told him like, hey, can you like match how I'm doing it on the hook, so it gives it that bigger feel. And so that's how the song came together.
All right, what's the name of the song? Let's get to it.
It's called On God.
Let's go.
101 TKO Radio, knocking them out the box.
Yeah. Next week, we got my man Jerry Clark. The OG Jerry Clark that would be in the building. So make sure y'all are tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Same back time, same place. You gonna be on time? All right, you gonna be on time. But yeah. But make sure y'all download the app 101 TKO Radio. Make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube page. Make sure y'all subscribe to our Facebook. Did y'all download the app? Cause I'm gonna be kind of, you know.
I'm gonna get it.
You gotta download the app now. Can't be on
I blasted it out. I know. I blasted it out.
I need each one of y'all. We gonna know if y'all download.
You see my mama call. His homie called, but nah, I blasted it out.
If y'all don't download the app, I will be calling y'all out on our next show. I'm like, man, I ain't doing nothing with them.
Got you. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Chevy got it. Chevy.
Now I know Chevy on point. Chevy gonna be on point. So yeah, we gotta make sure y'all download the app.
Yeah, we got you. Forgive us. No disrespect.
So, I did want to say, have y'all thought about putting together y'all own little like show, like concert?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. So see, if I could take over for a second.
Go ahead, Mattie. Go ahead.
Yeah, if I could take over for a second. This is conversations that I'm sure Chevy's comfortable with me having. But you see, we do a lot. We artists. Sometimes we get distracted. So we need people like Chevy, musician tailors.
Yes.
And you can tell once you fuck with us, we're not lazy. But there's so much to do, and everybody has a lane. So we are very open and not prideful to say that we need people like Chevy, musician tailors, to stand in the gaps for us. Yes. Like we will be diligent. We're gonna show up. We're gonna get the job done. We're gonna have a product tight. But we need business-minded people and people with the relationships and that practice integrity and all those things that stand in the gap for us as well.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Anybody y'all want to give a shout out to?
My mama?
Yeah, literally. Peaches.
Right.
Love you, girl.
Yes. Chi-Chi, we love you, girl.
Moms and the whole OKC tribe that's out there watching in, tapped in right now. That's it on the short end.
Yeah,
we'll
keep
be
it
here
short.
we'll be here shout out.
What's time my home at 124th Street?
But for real, man, truly, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like opening the doors. I know that was a shock. I seen your face when we walked in, and not, you know what I'm saying, not feeling like to be prepared, but to freestyle and run that through, like this is an honor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I just want you to know.
I appreciate y'all.
We appreciate it.
And once again, tell us about tell us about the film premiere.
Yes, Sink or Swim, the feature-length film. Yes, it is premiering in Atlanta, Georgia on July 14th at 2 p.m. at Plaza Theater. You can follow us on Instagram to get your tickets. It's Sink or Swim Official on Instagram. That's spelled SYNC, like Sync Licensing. And we also have virtual tickets available, so no fears. If you can't make it in person, you'll still be able to access the film virtually. So, and we're also taking donations. Shoot, if y'all want to help us out, because we put all this together on our, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to sponsors. Shout out to our sponsors. So yes, like she said, we ain't proud. We're not too proud to ask for some donations. So but yeah, so that's how y'all could come get this information.
And there it is, another great dope show. You know what I'm saying? Cutting it early because I got to get to an event. We are cutting it short, but we will be back next Monday at 6:00 p.m. I appreciate y'all for coming out. Appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, for sharing with us all this information and dropping these gems and, you know, sharing y'all music with us. Y'all got some dope music. We want to say connected, say what y'all listen. This is 101 TKO Radio. We are media based and everything, so you do get paid, you know what I'm saying, for your spins and all that. So make sure y'all stay tapped in with us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. For sure. On that note, Superstar, take us out, man. Give us some heat to go out with.
DJ Superstar, hometown hero.
Yeah.
DJ Superstar.